These are not actually for religions. These things are for people, and people are people first, then they become religious. So before you are religious, you are actually a person, and when you are a person, you have your desires. We don't even know whether there is a Jannat or not. People just have written, people have just spoken, but what the fuck is guarantee? And if there is guarantee, why the hell don't people go to the Jannat before you? They only make you go to Jannat and they sit here and enjoy whatever the fuck kind of things they are doing. See, I want you to understand that don't get fooled by the people who have been fooling you in the name of religion. Use the technology. What I'm trying to say here is, it doesn't matter what religion you are. Try to use the technology. If it works, it's fine. If it doesn't work, leave it. Topic of this video is, can Muslims do yoga? See, I just have a very simple question to ask you. That let's say I ask you that you have a mobile phone, and if you have to use it, if you know how to use this mobile phone, then this mobile phone will work for you. It doesn't matter, irrespective of whatever the religion that you have in your life. Either you are Hindu or you are Muslim or you are Christian. If you know how to use a mobile phone, then it will work for you, because it is a technology. It doesn't have any religion. It doesn't have any kind of damn thing that people have been teaching you in the name of religion. What I'm trying to say is, yoga is not any kind of religion. Meditation is not any kind of specific religion. Yoga, meditation, pranayam, these things are scientific processes. These are technologies. These are technologies to achieve the aspirations that human beings have. And when it comes to human beings, either you are Hindu or you are Muslim or you are Christian or you are any damn religion, or you don't have any religion, any kind of human being you are. But the fact is that all human beings in this world have an innate longing to become something more and something more and something more in their life. See, I want you to understand it very carefully. Just be careful here. When I say a human being has desire to become something more means, if you have 1 rupee here, you want to go to 10 rupee. If you have 10 rupee, you want to go to 1000 rupee. If you have 1000 rupee, you want to go to $1 million. If you have $1 million, you have $1 trillion. If you have a lot of money, then you want respect into the society. If you have respect into the society, you want fame into the world. If you have fame into the world, then you want to have the power in the world. If you have power in the world, then you want a lot of sex, or you want this kind of thing or that kind of thing. What I am trying to say here is to you people is that every human being has a longing to become something more all the time, and you can observe in your life also. It doesn't matter whether you're Hindu or you're Muslim or you're Christian or anybody. So when you have this innate longing to become something more means people think that they want more and more, but if you go deeper enough and try to understand, you will find that actually a human being does not want more. A human being actually wants all. And I want you to understand that anything which is physical, anything which is psychological, anything which is physical and psychological will always be limited. What I'm trying to say here is that even if you get the money of the entire planet, it is still limited. Even if you become the king of the earth, even if you become the king of the Mars, even if you become the king of the sun and the moon and the other galaxies, it is still limited. I want you to bloody understand, even in the modern sciences today, it has been proven fact and established that the universe is actually the endless universe. The cosmos is the endless cosmos. It is just the bloody same energy. The cosmos and the universe is actually nothingness. So what I'm trying to say here is, anything which is physical, anything which is psychological is limited, is not all. But a human desires are limitless. A human desires are unlimited. A human desires are not more, they are all. So when you want to achieve something which is all, for sure it has to be non-physical. it has to become that which is not. When it comes to that which is not, when it comes to experience something which is non-physical, the only and only way to perceive that dimension of life is you have to use yoga, you have to use meditation, you have to use pranayam, you have to use all these technologies. These are the scientific processes. These are not some kind of religious practices. These are not actually for religions. These things are for people, and people are people first, then they become religious. So before you are religious, you are actually a person, and when you are a person, you have your desires. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you have innate longing to become something more, means you have to use this technology to fulfill your aspirations. Unfortunately, a lot of people have been teaching you that if you bind yourself with the bombs and blasts into the public and kill yourself and kill many other people, then you will go to heaven, then you will find the Jannat. See, it doesn't bloody guarantee whether you will really find a Jannat or not. We don't even know whether there is a Jannat or not. People just have written, people have just spoken. But what the fuck is guarantee? And if there is guarantee, why the hell don't people go to the Jannat before you? They only make you go to Jannat and they sit here and enjoy whatever the fuck kind of things they are doing. So what I'm trying to say here is, whether you are a Muslim or you are a Christian or you are a Hindu or whatever it is, when it comes to yoga, when it comes to meditation, when it comes to pranayam, it is a scientific technology. It is a process to achieve the unlimited desires that you have. And when something which is non-physical, when something which is beyond body, when something which is beyond mind becomes a living experience for you, when you practically experience it, then suddenly you will experience that this innate longing of being something more, all the time will suddenly drop. And when this drops, you find fulfillment. So this is actually a technology. It's like an iPhone. Whether you are a Hindu or a Muslim, if you use the iPhone and if you know how to use the iPhone, then iPhone will bloody work for you. Whatever the fuck that you want to do with the iPhone, it will work for you. See, I want you to understand that don't get fooled by the people who have been fooling you in the name of religion. Use the technology. What I'm trying to say here is, it doesn't matter what religion you are. Try to use the technology. If it works, it's fine. If it doesn't work, leave it. What I'm trying to say here is, you have to go to Jannat only when you die. I mean, you bloody need some kind of technology which can make you feel heaven here. Why there? Because if heaven can become here, then why the hell to die and go there? Let's feel here and enjoy the life. Whenever you die, anyway you die. So the purpose of this video was to give you the clarity that yoga, meditation and spirituality is not any kind of religious practice. These are the practices for human, these are the practices for higher liberation, these are the practices and the scientific processes which make you fulfill the innate longing and the endless desires you have. And when it comes to desires, it doesn't matter whatever kind of religious person you are, you have desires. That's all for this video. If you like the video, like it, subscribe the channel and write in the comments your feedback and the topics that you want me to make videos about. That's all for this video. Thank you so much.